Alright, and sorry about that. This is part 2 of the basic Excel formatting. I had to split this into 2 sections so it was short enough to fit on YouTube, so I apologize. But now, this part, we're going to do something that's actually a little more exciting. We're going to do something called conditional formatting. And what conditional formatting does is it allows me to apply a rule to how items on my sheet are formatted. And the best way I can explain this to you is by showing you. So let's go ahead and select an entire column, and we did that again by just highlighting, getting that little flashing arrow and clicking on it. And what we'll get now is we'll have a whole row here, and we're going to go up to Format, and we're going to say Conditional Formatting. When we say conditional formatting, and we don't want that guy, he's always annoying, what we're going to do is we're going to say if the cell value is, and if you were dealing with numbers, you could do this as a range. You could say if it was greater than 1 but less than 5, or you could do a number of different things with numbers. In our case, I'm just going to say if it's equal to, and then I'm going to put the words magic 2010, because that is one of my cells, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to color it. I'm going to say if it's equal to that, then I'm going to format those cells to be orange, and I'm going to say OK. And so this has been basically set up my conditional formatting. If the cell value is equal to that phrase, then I want this formatting, the background, to be yellow. Now you could change the border, you could change the font size, you could change a lot of different things. I just made it yellow. I'm going to click OK and watch what happens. Now anything in my sheet that said Magic 2010 got the little yellow highlight. That's very handy for helping you find information in a sheet and maybe identify it real quickly. And that's why I wanted to do it. Let's try that one more time. I'm going to do this. I'm going to highlight it, say Format. I'm going to say Conditional Formatting, and I'm going to go over here to Format, and this time I'm going to add a border around the entire cell, and I'm going to change the font to bold, and I'm going to say OK there. I think that's pretty good. Actually, I want to change the color too. I'm going to go back to the patterns, and I'm going to change it to teal. And instead of Magic 2010, I want it to say 10th edition, because that's one of my other phrases in there. Now I'm going to say OK, and you'll see that the 10th edition got that formatting. Now because I had everything highlighted and I didn't just add a rule to that column, it erased my other formatting. So if I wanted to add multiple formattings, I have to go to Format, Conditional Formatting, and then right here when I have it set up, I have to say Add, and it's going to give me another block. Now in newer editions of Microsoft Word, or Excel, excuse me, it is not going to do that. It's going to be a little more user-friendly in this way. But remember, you'll have to place a condition for everything that you have highlighted as you go. I hope that helps you with your conditional formatting. I think it's pretty easy to use. Remember, you can actually try, you can do all kinds of things with numbers, because you can say equal to, greater than, less than. You can apply multiple formats to one cell. You can even say if the formula is equal to something. We haven't got into formulas just quite yet, but when we do, this is something that's going to come in handy. So I hope that works for you, and be sure to visit mrcross.org for more tutorial videos.